Jake Sterling training at the Heart Dungeon. You have to imagine he's been working on his mat game as well.
That makes him a dangerous challenger. And listen to this crowd. Jackal Stevens has him fired up.
And it seems like Jake Sterling not winning over many fans here in PSL out of the jump. And bell sounds, we're underway. Opening contest here tonight of Secret Treasure, Southeastern title on the line. Jackal Stevens defending against Jake Sterling. Referee Andy Seeley assigned to this contest. And once again, Dan, 4 titles to be decided tonight. Bruce Worley, Kona Clutch challenging the South American Alliance for the tag team titles. Marina Tucker getting her rematch with Kylan King for the CCW Women's Championship. And of course, the big one, as we mentioned, Romeo Covedo one-on-one with Cha-Cha Chart.
Every single title is in jeopardy. Sterling now looking for a way out. There you said where you can see the training provided by TJ Wilson and Natalia.
Single leg pickup by Jackal Stevens, tries a lateral press, and Jake Sterling quickly escapes. And Stevens here trying to wrangle down Jake Sterling. I don't know if this is the game plan that Jackal should be sticking to, considering the size of Jake Sterling. And that high angle belly to back. And Jake Sterling finding an opening early on.
Yeah, and he seems to be out wrestling Jackal, and that's not something you're going to see very often. Stevens is a very accomplished technical wrestler. As they went for the collar double time, Stevens went behind him, gave him a taste of his own medicine, Blake.
And Stevens comes right back with one of his own. Certainly not scoring this one at home. Of course, that would be a couple of points if we were. And Jackal now dishing out his brand of offense to Jake Sterling. The Irish whip, and Sterling comes right back the other way. And now Jake Sterling up and over with a vertical suplex. And Sterling now sends Stevens for a ride. Look at Jackal here, trying to stay one step ahead. And Jake Sterling nearly kicks his head back down to South Florida.
Man, Jackal, he went running right into that boot. Sterling had more momentum coming off the rope the opposite direction. That was like a car crash, Blake, a head-on collision.
And that could have been the opening Jake Sterling was looking for to really take control in this matchup. Jackal Stevens, you know, certainly can knock him down, but it takes a lot to put him out.
Look at him!
Sterling with that knee driven into the back. Jackal's having a snack. Orthodox to say the least, Blake.
And Jake Sterling here, trying to stay on the attack now, follows Stevens into the near side corner here. Gonna try to send him to the opposite side, and Sterling follows him right in. Sound attack here by our challenger in the opening contest tonight.
With that chop took him right off his feet.
And outside of experience and maybe the champion's advantage, I don't really know how much Jackal Stevens has over Jake Sterling here, Dan.
Well, he's got a major size disadvantage, but he's got a little bit more experience. And of course, he is a fighting champion.
And Sterling, once again, staying on the attack, sends him the opposite way one more time. Jackal Stevens here has it well scouted and connects on the Fez press. And the fist rained down on the side of the head of Jake Sterling. And Stevens picking up the pace here, hooks the outside leg too, and a near fall for Jackal.
The crowd chanting for Jackal. Jackal needs to put him away now. He's got the opportunity.
Capacity crowd on hand here in Port St. Lucie at the Mid-Florida Event Center, rallying behind Jackal Stevens. And Jackal now fighting from underneath. You see him punching up instead of straight ahead there. And Sterling with a German release suplex. Now here's a cover. We might have a new Southeastern champion. Fails to hook the leg, and Dan, I think that was the difference.
That could have been the difference. Jackal able to raise that shoulder, able to kick out. But Jackal's in deep trouble right now. Sterling, you saw that size of him, as you said, he was punching up. He's got at least 4 or 5 inches on Jackal. And now leaning all that weight on the back, neck, and shoulder, trying to wear him down. Jackal can get back to a vertical base and alleviate some of that pressure as quickly as he can.
As Sterling in full control right now. If you're scoring this one at home, it's a pretty dead even heat. At this point, Jake Sterling certainly proving his worth as a singles competitor here in CCW. I'd imagine, regardless of the outcome, this is not the last time we will see Jake Sterling in a CCW ring. But he certainly wants to put himself in position to shock the world tonight and win a championship. Here's a cover Dan, hooks that outside leg, and Stevens once again hangs on, but that count gets a little bit deeper.
Stevens trying to pull himself up on the rope, get back to his feet, fires in a chop to the chest.
And Stevens here goes for the springboard and connects with that back kick. That might have created the separation necessary, Dan, to find Jackal Stevens an opening. And Jackal now trying to chop down the tree of Jake Sterling here. Stevens off the ropes, and Sterling, he plants him with the spinebuster. He stacks him up 2 and 2.5.
Man, it doesn't get much closer than I thought he had him on that spinebuster blade.
Andy Seeley's hand was coming down for a third time there, Dan, a hair's breadth away from a new champion. As Sterling here maybe making a mistake and taking his foot off the gas a little bit.
The crowd trying to bring Jackal back to life. He blocks the right hand and fires with a shot.
And Stevens, indeed, he's coming right back, Dan. A lot of fight, a lot of moxie in the Southeastern champion. The Irish whip, it's reversed by Jake Sterling. He goes for the pop-up. Stevens slips behind him. And Jackal Stevens collides with Jake Sterling there. And that takes the big man off his feet. And Stevens putting him in position now. He's got him up. And a twisting suplex. And now Stevens connects with that springboard. Into the senton, 2 and a 2.5. One more time, Stevens has the momentum here, but can he connect with that Olympic slam?
Well, now's the time to capitalize. He's got to go for it. He's got to go for it all, Blake.
And Stevens now goes right back up to high-risk territory here. And Sterling's going to follow in pursuit. He gets them with the Superman punch. And Stevens tumbles all the way to the ring apron there. Thankfully, he holds on, doesn't go all the way to the floor. As Sterling going for the suplex from the outside in, Stevens get a reverse course. There's a roll-up, 2, and Sterling's able to escape a 2.5. Stevens comes right back in, and the pop-up punch, Dan, that can do it. New champion, 2, 3, no!
My goodness gracious, Andy Seeley's hand was 1/8 of an inch from the mat.
And we've seen Jackal Stevens push the limit in the past, Dan, but I don't know if I've ever seen someone extend him as much as Jake Sterling is right now.
Well, Sterling seems to be going for it all into the high rent district. He's perching the top.
He's going for that 450 splash. We talked about his athleticism, Dan. Tries to put it on display. Stevens is up in the high rent district, and Jackal, there's the blockbuster.
He nailed it.
And now that's step 1. Here comes the Olympic slam. That's step 2. There's the cover. Puts the outside leg. 2, 3. And Stevens retains the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, and your winner and single Southeastern champion, the one and only Jackal Stevens.
So Jackal Stevens pushed to the absolute max by Jake Sterling. A very impressive performance by the young man in his CCW singles debut. But Jackal picks up the Duke and will